And then you understand that all these snitches in the hoods is fucking up the communities that the police is really trying to remedy. Make that make sense? So y'all sending these snitches and having these informants in the communities committing these crimes, but the whole time they out there committing the crimes and trying to arrest people, y'all trying to remedy that neighborhood? Welcome back to Altgeld Kingpins, the YouTube channel that talks about confidential informants. And as we can see here, we have don't underestimate family, friends, lover, enemies, and it stands for duffel. So today, it's the same day, but it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. So no, I'm going. But back to the book, Snitching and Criminal Informants and the Erosion of American Justice by Alexandra Nadeau-Poff. Link in the description. Now this, I'm still on chapter 5, Snitching in the Hood, but I got two different things I kind of want to read. Informant use is one such practice. Drug enforcement has focused its resources in these neighborhoods, resulting in the heaviest concentration of drug-related arrestees and convicted offenders in the country. Central to this pervasive drug enforcement presence is the creation and maintenance of criminal informants. These already vulnerable communities thus experience the consequences of snitching to a higher and more extreme degree. This confluence has several important implications. First, there are more criminal informants in these communities than elsewhere. In some neighborhoods, many more. Second, pervasive snitching increases certain kinds of crime, worsening the very neighborhood conditions that law enforcement is trying to remedy. And third, the widespread use of criminal informants alters the role of the police, their interaction with suspects, as well as their relationships with residents. That's on page 103, chapter 5. Then we turn to page 105 in chapter 5, and listen to this. Similarly, half of all released prisoners in Illinois return to Chicago, and 34% of those return to just 6 neighborhoods. Listen, the whole state of Illinois, half of those people locked up in that state went to one city. One city. Let's break this down. I'm going to use little numbers so it can be easy. It's 200 inmates in the whole entire Illinois. Half of them went to Chicago, which means 100 of them ended up in Chicago. And of these 100, 34 went to 6 neighborhoods. Obviously, you know, there ain't no goddamn 200 inmates in the whole Illinois. So you know 50% of them went to one city, but 34% went to 6 neighborhoods. So the other 66% all around the other still city of Chicago. But a great majority of them went to only 6 neighborhoods. And then you understand that all these snitches in the hoods is fucking up the communities that the police is really trying to remedy. Make that make sense? So y'all sending these snitches and having these informants in the communities committing these crimes, but the whole time they out there committing the crimes and trying to arrest people, y'all trying to remedy that neighborhood. But with what y'all doing, y'all actually fucking the neighborhood up more, and y'all know it. So y'all know y'all fucking the neighborhood up more, but y'all still gonna keep on getting informants, putting them out there, putting people in jail. Like, that's why I say, like, this shit's so sad you have to laugh. Like, it's that sad that people are really out here doing this. They don't care. They love doing this. because it's how they earn a living. And you wonder why so many black people was unemployed. It's because of this confidential informant shit. You got a felony on your record, you can't get a job, or you can't get certain jobs. You unlikely to get a job. You can't get you can't fill out your FAFSA and get financial aid to go further your education to try to get it. You can't do none of that. You go your ass to jail. Guess what? You ain't got no trades in jail like that. So you ain't getting no degrees like that. You ain't even really getting your GED like that no more. So now you even more fucked up. So now you so fucked up that you're in a place that you probably start what? Smoking drugs. You smoking drugs, doing drugs, and guess what? Those are the primary people that they go after for informants. They want you because they know you're addicted to something. So hey, we can get you to do this real fast, and you can feed your addiction and make some money. So it's like you gotta, when you understand the system and the cycle and how things flow, you understand that no matter what they do, they didn't let this beast out the cage, and the beast is not going back in the cage, and it's only gonna fuck up everything outside the cage plus the cage. So this criminal informant shit is why the hoods are fucked up. Even my hood is affected by it. 130, they definitely affected by it. And this is what's so crazy. And I want to say RIP to Nipsey Hussle when I say this. You being real gets you killed. You being real gets you hated. Because there's so many fake motherfuckers out there that's doing this snitching and telling shit that they don't want your real ass coming out here making them feel bad about what they doing. Because you being a real stand-up guy. They don't like you because you ain't telling like they telling. And they see you still in a way getting money, but you ain't telling. So they mad that they telling, and that's how they got to get their money. Like, RP to Nip, man. He literally said it in his song. Like, what makes you, and you think about that, what makes you go to the ones that hate us? They hate us, and you going to them to work with them, work for them, and all, like, that's crazy. But you ain't got no job. You can't do nothing. So now, if they have all these informants in the hood and all this shit going on, what does the future entail? I just showed you what's going on in Chicago. Half of them went to one damn city. Of the whole state, half of them went to one city. And 34% went to only 6 neighborhoods. 6. And I can guarantee you, my neighborhood probably was one. I guarantee you Inglewood probably was one. I guarantee you probably Wentworth probably was one. Parkway probably was one. Princeton Park probably was one. And Roseland probably was one. I guarantee you, like, them the 6 neighborhoods, they probably filled up. And it's nothing that we can do. Because these are selfish people, and they're making people become more and more selfish, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Make sure you drop 100 in the chat. If this video was 100 and you felt it, drop 100. If this video was 100 and you didn't feel it, still drop 100. It isn't up to me. I can't control what people do in their life. I'm just here talking about it. So I'll see you guys on the next video.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.